Companies are pouring billions into AI. They promise efficiency, revolutionary productivity. But the results? They don't show up. In many cases, it gets worse. Most AI projects never leave the pilot stage. They don't fail quietly. They fail expensively. And when they do, companies don't eat the cost. They pass it to you. Here's the truth they won't tell you. You're not the customer. You are the cleanup crew.
The vintage we're uncorking today, call it the bitter wine of broken AI promises, reveals the brutal truth about where your money actually went. Final warning before you take a sip. This bottle exposes the grand illusion that AI would ever do your dirty work. This wasn't a glitch, trust me. From the cold, precise view of your cynical connoisseur, we're dissecting how the architects of the AI bubble have been stealing your most valuable resource, your time, over the past 3 years. Ready for the truth? Let's pour. Welcome. Every company on the planet is hemorrhaging cash into AI. But here's the million-dollar question. So, has your team's efficiency actually gotten any better? If that question makes you uncomfortable, someone is definitely wasting your resources. We were promised AI would handle all the grunt work, leaving us just the thinking part. We dreamed of pristine, automated smart factories running themselves. But the reality? It's the exact opposite. You're using AI assistants, but you're constantly stuck reviewing, fixing, and hunting for errors in their messy drafts, then submitting new requests. This isn't automation. You've just inherited a fancy new form of verification labor. McKinsey boasts 70% adoption rates, but here's the kicker. Gartner reports that over half of these AI projects fail to meet their objectives. This glaring paradox, that's exactly what we're dissecting today. This disaster has 4 structural causes hidden beneath the surface. Let's dissect them one by one, starting with cause number 1.
Cause 1. The transfer of labor type is not eliminated. AI eliminated simple data entry tasks, a positive development. But it immediately created something far more expensive, the labor of verifying AI output. This is particularly problematic in zero-error fields like finance or medicine. The human expert spent reviewing AI drafts far more expensive. Even if the AI produces a final decision, your most expensive expert still has to re-verify and sign off on it. The AI simply shifted the weight of responsibility to your highest paid person, but the problem doesn't end there. Cause number 2 amplifies this cost even further.
Cause 2. Legal shackles and regulatory overhead. New laws like the EU AI Act require AI to explain why it made each decision. This sounds reasonable in theory. However, where you expected efficiency, new costly management departments for model drift monitoring, data privacy, and explainability documentation have emerged. It's like installing one automated safe, then adding 100 CCTV cameras inside it. You're not paying for efficiency, you're paying a new form of legal insurance premium. If legal shackles weren't challenging enough, the third cause runs even deeper, embedded in the system's very architecture.
Cause 3. The automation of bad habits. AI learns from your company's historical data. What if that data is riddled with old biases or flawed, inefficient processes? The AI doesn't fix them, it scales them. It's like a chef using a state-of-the-art machine to mass-produce bad recipes. The AI automates that inefficiency 10 times faster, enterprise-wide. The only thing that increased? The speed at which bad habits spread. But here's what puzzles me. Why do companies keep repeating this obvious failure? The 4th and final cause solves this mystery.
Cause 4. The Gartner hype cycle and the permanent Band-Aid structure.
Picture this. The architects of this AI bubble walk into your boardroom with a dazzling demo. The AI works flawlessly. Everyone applauds. They sign the check. That's where the story ends in the sales pitch. What they don't show you? The 6 months of hell trying to plug this miracle solution into your legacy systems. The daily firefighting when the model drifts. The escalating costs of keeping it alive. That's why 95% of AI projects die at the pilot stage. Not from bad technology, from a reality no one warned you about. But here's what they're really selling. This isn't a bug in the system, it's a feature. Think about it. If AI actually became perfectly autonomous, what would happen? The vendors would lose you as a customer. No more consulting fees, no more maintenance contracts, no more emergency support packages. So they built something far more profitable, a system that needs you, a machine that requires constant human intervention. They've cast you in a role you never auditioned for, the perpetual troubleshooter, forever maintaining their beautiful, broken creation. The genius of it? They've designed a trap disguised as innovation. You'll keep paying because walking away means admitting the sunk cost was all a mistake.
We've dissected all 4 causes. The puzzle pieces are all on the table. Time to see the full picture. Here's what it reveals. AI didn't eliminate our work. It rebranded it. We're no longer workers. We are AI surveillance officers and output quality managers. High-cost babysitters for machines that promise autonomy but deliver dependency. This isn't efficiency. It's just expensive waste wrapped in futuristic packaging. So what do we do with this knowledge? 3 final conclusions, not observations, but shields to protect your budget and your time.
Conclusion 1. AI did not eliminate labor. It created a far more expensive cleanup crew. Conclusion 2. That 70% resource waste isn't a technology problem, it's corporate incompetence, plain and simple. And here's what really stings. When companies screw up, they don't eat the cost. They pass it straight to you through higher prices for the same mediocre service. Conclusion 3. The AI bubble's real game is inefficiency by design. The system was built to keep you managing their mess indefinitely. You're not the customer. You're unpaid labor keeping their broken machinery running. You've seen through the sales pitch. Now let's talk defense. Don't wait for the experts to fix this. They created the problem. Here are 2 strategies I've found actually work. First, track the real cost. Every minute you spend arguing with a chatbot or fixing AI errors is money out of your pocket. Say you value your time at $50 an hour. Spend 30 minutes wrestling with some automated system, that's $25 gone. Most people never add it up. You should. The numbers tell the story. And second, demand straight answers. When a company hides behind AI complexity or compliance requirements, push back. Ask them, why this price? What's driving this decision? Show me how your AI reached this conclusion. The more complicated they make it, the more they're hiding. Real efficiency is transparent, not buried in jargon. Your time has value. Don't let anyone convince you otherwise. Next time someone pitches you an AI revolution, ask yourself one question. Does this actually save my time, or is it just taking it in a new form? You've lived long enough to know the difference between innovation and snake oil. Wisdom and wine, until next time.